Good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first. The right-hander in the middle will take guard for the first ball. Samson, the right-hander, will be down the other end.
Hazelwood has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Power and precision in that shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. First ball for the batter, coming in. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
No, terrible shot.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Misses everything.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the over. The batting team are now on and for none.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Went for the drive, complete miss. That's gone down.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Sampson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up. And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right.
This is just poor. Maybe time for a rest after this over.
In situations like this, first you just need to focus on getting through your over, and then you can spend time until your next one coming up with some new plans.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Can't get that outside the ring field. Going with pace now. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Kumar shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good. Shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Shepherd, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Power and precision in that shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
Guy just about ready to go out in the middle.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. How will he reply?
The world challenges with a massive shout. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out. Gaikwad survives. Fortunate the umpire's call goes their way.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. David has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Doesn't beat the infield. That's a solid shot. Shot, should be runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. straight to the fielder.
End of the 8th over. The Super Kings are now 76 for 1.
Finds the fielder with that shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Good return back from the deep. Shepherd with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Kumar coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Singh with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit and they've made a tough chance look fairly easy.
Grievous, the new man man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Misses everything.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch.
Dhoni, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
And the chance goes begging.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Shot, should be runs here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Good return back from the deep.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Dale will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards.
Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. How will the bowler respond? Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield. No, terrible shot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball? Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it. Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there's no point chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you've just got to accept it and move on.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Shot, should be runs here. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
Dubé coming in the middle order. Finally. Left-handed batter as well, can play shots all around the ground.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh, that's close.
Patel coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Livingston back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shots too early.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Great shot. At least one off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Hazelwood coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
Patel gets off the mark.
And that's out. Fielder at deep extra cover takes a regulation catch.
Haven't wasted a lot of deliveries, played some big shots, mixed in with good smart cricket, and they've reached 50. Henry, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
Caught, gone.
Chaha out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed too.
Poor shot, really lucky.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball. Very fortunate that it didn't take off stump along the way.
That's a solid shot.
That shot sees them get their innings started. That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
End of the 18th over. The batting team are now on 179 for 8.
There to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Brilliant shot there.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. There'll be runs here. Final over in this innings.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment. That's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
And that's the end of the innings. The Super Kings have set a target of 228 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Salt in the middle. I want to get the feet moving from the get. Go. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Ahmed finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky. Salt has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Gone. Great reflexes.
The right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Out. No! Somehow it's missed everything.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball. Very fortunate that it didn't take off stump along the way.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. The Royal Challengers are 4 for 1.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers. First ball for the batter. Coming in.
On that nicely, good defence. Kohli taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nice solid defensive shot. Kohli ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, nice shot. Straight to the fielder.
Into the second over, the Royal Challengers are now on 10 for 1.
Partidar gets off the mark. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Ahmed will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Dug that out well.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the 5th in the power play. The run rate's looking good at the moment, but they're falling behind the required rate. One of these two might need to go for it in the last over of the power play.
Ahmed back on now.
Is coming into the attack.
Was quick onto that in the infield. over the infield with a cracking shot. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Good return back from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
The Super Kings will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Worked away. That's a nice single. Doesn't beat the infield. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep. The required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Great commitment.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Shot, should be runs here. Oh my, that's racing away. That's a boundary save for sure. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary. Ahmad, the spinner, coming into the attack. Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And dropped. Scamper through for a single, good running. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Five runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 59 for 1.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. Might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the edge, and the chance goes begging. Gaikwad will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Edged, what a ball. Half a chance, missed. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Too much room, and got what it deserved.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Middled that one, great timing. Well taken. Sampson had to come around a fair distance, and they've taken a beauty.
Livingston just about ready to go out in the middle.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Chahar coming back into the attack. Outside edge, and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. That's gone down. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Shepherd out in the middle, lovely. Player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
catch, out.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. He's got their tail up.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Ended the 12th over. The batting team are now on 68 for 4.
Ahmad coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Finds the fielder with that shot.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shepherd taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch.
Pandya, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Chaha coming back into the attack, has done well so far. There'll be runs here. Perfectly timed. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Two straight and punched through the leg side. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Kicked away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nicely played. Going with spin now.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Singh, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Henry with a beautiful piece of fielding. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Chaha comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Padikal in the middle. We want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. David challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest. Dhoni with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed though.
Hazelwood, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
Nicely played. Runs one. Shot, should be runs here. Henry did very nicely out there in the boundary. Good return back from the deep. Nine runs added there. The Royal Challengers, 103 for 8.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
Henry back into the attack. Dug that out well.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Ahmed showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Into the 18th over. The batting team are now 106 for 8. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
That is quite extraordinary. Hadakar, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
But too much room and got what it deserved. Dropped. What a let-off.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit. Of last-minute gardening.
A great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, yes, holds onto that under huge pressure. They've done it. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.